بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So now we're moving on to the next category. What's the next category? Nafyul fa'li. What does nafyul fa'li mean? Negating the verb. So in the khatima, we're discussing those aspects of nouns and verbs which are not related to amil and ma'mul. And we've already covered the ism. Now moving on to fa'l. In fa'l we've covered amr, madhi, mudari. We've also covered ma'lum and majhul. We've also covered fa'l mutasarrif and fa'l ghayr mutasarrif, also known as fa'lun jamid. Now we're moving on to nafyul fa'l. How do we negate the fa'l? Again, it's all come before in many of the Arabic books before, nothing new in here. So الفصل الرابع في نفي الفعل وهو نوعان. So here نفي الماضي and نفي المضارع. So you can study two aspects. So النوع الأول نفي الماضي وله حرفان, two particles. الأول ما, نحو ما كذب. Not translating, this is done already. الثاني لا. Okay. So لا is for ماضي. Correct? But it only comes in specific, not all the time. It only comes in two cases, two common cases. في الدعاء. Where? في الدعاء. When you have a dua, when you have what? A dua, then you will bring the la. For example, if I say, ما مريضة, ما مريضة, you were not sick. That's a statement. ما مريضة, you were not sick. Yes? And if I say, لا مريضة, what does that mean? May you not become sick. So what the Arabs do, you do this in Balagha inshallah, is that the Arabs, they express a future event with a past tense sigha to show that it's like surety. So for example, if I said, can you do this job for me? He said, it's done. What does that mean? It's done meaning, I am so sure I'm going to do it, you count it as though it's done. Ikam ho gaya. Ikam ho gaya, meaning, I am going to do it. You following me? So therefore, when you're expressing a dua, the Arabs use the fa'lul madhi to express the dua. So when they want to negate the dua, when they want to negate the madhi in negative, they make it a negative dua. They say la. So for example, jazakallah, may Allah reward you, meaning in the future. You put yes? And if you want to give a dua, a negative dua, la shullat yaminuk, mean you never become paralyzed. Well, what does that mean? You do it literally later on. La shullat yaminuk, la fuddafa, la qaddar Allah, may Allah not destine. So now this does not mean Allah did not destine. This means may Allah not destine. The la shows that it's a dua and it's in the future tense. So one place where you get Allah on a fi'lun madhi is in a dua. And the second place is إذا تكررت. If you have two fi'l and both are negative, then in that situation you can have ma, you can also have la. For example, فلا صدق ولا صلى. So we have one verb which is madhi, another verb, we have one verb which is madhi, another verb which is madhi, and now you have the particle la. This is repeated. The particle la is repeated. You following? The particle la is repeated. And this repeated particle, it creates kind of an emphasis. Neither did he perform salah, nor did he give sadaqah, or nor did he believe. Depends on what you take the meaning. Believe is better meaning. He did not believe, nor did he perform salah. So la saddaqa wa la salla. So usually the particle for madhi is ma, and la can come in two specific scenarios, when there's a dua or when there is a negative. Okay? وَالثَّانِي نَفْيُ الْمُضَارِعِ وَلَهُ خَمْسَةُ أَحْرُفٍ. There are 4 huruf of this. الْأَوَّلُ لَمْ. Lam's already come in, huruf amil already. وَهِيَ لِنَفْيِ الْمُضَارِعِ وَقَلْبِ مَعْنَاهُ مَاضِيًا. This came in the huruf harf amil already, no need to discuss this again. نَحْوُ لَمْ يَتُبْ. الثاني لما وهي لنفي المضارع وقلب معناه ماضيا مع توقع الحصول. This already came in the amil. I'm not going to translate or explain it again. نحو لما يتب ما وهي لنفي المضارع في الحال. When you have ma on a فعل المضارع, then this مضارع becomes present tense, because a فعل الماضي, a فعل المضارع has two possible meanings. ماضي mean the present meaning and the future meaning. So sin makes it future, sawfa makes it future, lam ta'kid makes it future, present. When you have a ma, that makes it now, not he will not lie. What does ma yakdhibu mean? He does not lie. He does not, or he is not lying. He does not lie, or he is not lying. Do you understand? Ma yakdhibu. Have you understood? Yes? You following? And la, وهي النفي المضارع في الحال والمستقبل. You can have la and la gives both meanings, the present tense meaning and the future tense meaning. Both meanings are usable for this. For example, la yakzib, the context would help you determine whether it's present or future. La yakzib could mean he is not lying right now, or it could also mean he will not lie in the future, depending on the context before, after, etc. And the fifth particle of nafi is lan. What does lan mean? To negate. But وَهِيَ تَأْكِيدِ نَفْيِ الْمُضَارِعِ فِي الْمُسْتَقْبِلِ. This already came before, no need to explain it again. نَحْوُ لَنْ يَكْذِبَ. So in summary, we have the negative, we negate the verb, you have nafyu al-madi, and for that you have ma, usually, and la in two circumstances, when it's mukarrar or when it's a dua. And in the mudari, when you negate the mudari, you have a few particles, lam, lamma, ma, la and lan. So lam and lamma, these are jazima, lan is nasib, these are jazim, and these are what? Ghair amil. Understood? Okay. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.